Well, now when I go to dev conference, if I ever do, I gotta look for this man right here. I know what I can do.
Run. When you see that man, run. That
Run
photo's
far
way out of
away.
date. Dude, I look way better now. Like that photo I sent? Dang.
Yeah.
Highlight. Highlight.
The biggest highlight of 2022.
That's what self-isolation does to you. Makes you look like Gollum. Uh,
So, do you have any plans for the future, like with Piggy or anything?
well, I finished Piggy finally. It's
Hmm.
been a lot of fun, but I want to move on to bigger things. Now I'm working on an open world RPG game, a team.
Ooh.
It's gonna be very fun. It's gonna tackle all sorts of like. It's gonna be still in the Piggy universe, but I'm also working on some other projects that aren't related to Piggy at all. Um,
I'll probably
but it's
check it
gonna,
out.
yeah, sure. It's if you're familiar with like games like Fallout
Oh
or
yes, I've played Fallout. I love
yeah,
Fallout.
then you might like it because it takes a lot of inspiration, like in terms of the decision making in it.
Hmm.
You can be
So
just
there's
a
gonna be
jerk.
story.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a story, but you can be a jerk and just completely ignore the story by just killing everyone if you want. Or
I know a lot
it's
of people are
perfect.
gonna be doing that.
It's perfect because it reaches out to both types of people. People who don't like Piggy and people who do. Because if you do, then you can play through a story, and if you
Hmm.
don't, well, you can kill everyone.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see that, man.
Oh, I'm so excited. Very ambitious, but that's why I got a team. So
So how
really
long is
excited.
that gonna take for that to come out?
I've no idea. A few months for sure.
Few
It's going to be a
months.
lot of work, but
I can't wait to
we've
see
already
it.
gotten started. So thank you.
I
And I
can't
can't
wait.
wait to hear your reactions to it. I think you might enjoy it. So
I probably will. If it's Fallout based, yeah, I'm definitely gonna enjoy it. I'm definitely
I
not gonna kill
love,
everything.
yeah, oh yeah, I love the freedom of choice in that, and I really want to do that. Especially how you can like just skip some quests too if you already played the game too. Oh, I love
Yeah,
that. I
because
love that.
like
So
in Fallout New Vegas, you can like there's like a way you could skip most of the storyline and just get to the part where you meet the person that shot you. And I
yeah,
think that's
yeah,
so
yeah. I've
cool.
heard. Yeah.
Like it's really hard to get there, but it's possible, and
But yeah, you can if you've already played the game, and
yeah, it's like really cool.
so I'm gonna have some stuff like that. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to skip to like the final boss or whatever, but like you're still gonna be able to skip a lot of the story and
And
whatnot.
knowing
So
you probably added like piggy death claws are just gonna run at you, smack you across the map.
that would be really funny. But oh, I'm gonna. It's not gonna be too horror style, but there's gonna be some areas that I'm gonna try and make people poop their pants when they enter. So we'll see. We'll see if
Because
there's
like I
any
played
piggy death
Fallout
claws.
4, and when I met my first death claw, it literally rushed at me, smacked me, and my ragdoll body flew across the map. I was like, well, I'm not going in there anymore.
What great games! But yeah, I love them so much, and I'm really excited to do that. So it's kind
Yeah,
of like a mix of Fallout, Minecraft, and Zelda. Like put those three together.
that's awesome.
Minecraft in the sense that you can like you build your base, but you can also have like NPCs that come and live with you and like do jobs around. Like I don't know, set up a shop or farm or whatever. So
That the way
yeah.
you describe it, I'm just like that's gonna break Roblox. Because that everybody's gonna be
Well,
playing that. That's gonna
here's the
that's
thing.
gonna be like the biggest popular game ever, man.
I don't know how well the optimization will go because the maps are flipping huge, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best to
Yeah,
optimize it. So
like I'm pretty sure that's gonna break Roblox. You're gonna crash all the servers.
I appreciate that. But even if it doesn't, I'm really happy to be working on something that I want to work on and a passion project of mine. So,
Does Flamingo know you're working on this?
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
I
was
don't know if he knows everything about it, but I think he'll enjoy it if he's able to kill people for no reason. So,
that's Flamingo in general.
exactly. So I think it's gonna definitely have that appeal.
Well, that's gonna be good. I can't wait to see that.
Neither can I. Neither can I. So.
Probably the Bloxy rewards are coming back, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna be back on the Bloxy rewards, maybe.
I don't know. I haven't done too much this year, to be honest. Besides, I finished Piggy, which was great, but it
Biggie
wasn't
might go
anything
back on
too.
there.
Maybe. But
Yeah,
I think I've gotten enough awards. I think it's only deserving that other people do as well.
yeah.
Like, say what you want about Royale High, their freaking builds are beautiful. They're what they do, like the talent on their team is outstanding.
I don't really give opinions, but it's just Twitter is the funniest place to go to when it's talking about games like that. Because I think I remembered Connecto. He made a video where he showed a tweet where someone said, pick which games you rather see exist, and then all the rest of them not exist, and it had your game, Royal High, Adopt Me, and all that, and it was just a war in the
Oh yeah,
the tweets about it was just the funniest thing ever. Just I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, why can't all four of them exist?
Yeah, well, here, I kind of do that, but I do it in a much more beneficial way to me, of course. And here's my unbiased little tweet.
Mm-hmm.
And this actually started a war too, not only because it's just super biased and every answer is Piggy, but also because I didn't even include July as a joke, and people got so mad over it. Like July's not even there. So,
oh man, I'm gonna follow you on Twitter so I can keep update with that.
sure.
That,
I mean,
that
you're just gonna see Piggy news. My love for BTS, of course.
game.
My sister got me a BTS poster for Christmas, so now I have it.
Are you
I
gonna
don't
be?
listen to them.
Are you gonna be posting updates on that new game on your?
Oh yeah. I don't know if I will for a few months because it's
not
really
now.
early
I'm
right
just
now.
talking about later on. You're gonna.
Yeah. Oh, you
okay.
bet. You bet.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because Flamingo followed me on Twitter. Not only him, but Caden also followed me on Twitter. I'm like, I'm glad you guys followed me.
Caden. I love Caden. He's such an awesome guy.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm happy you guys follow me on Twitter, but I don't use Twitter. Yeah, but they both followed me on Twitter, which that's awesome. Yeah, he made a video on me, like he made a video where he was talking about fashion and stuff, and he looked at
you made the list somehow.
Yeah, I made a list somehow, and he put me in like top fashion. He was like, "Man, Mr. Arctum looks like he's just better than me in any way, shape, or form."
Dang, the highest honor. I won't disagree though. I can't disagree. I won't lie. I can't disagree, so.
I got the only thing that I look cool about is the trophy that I have, but that's just a clan trophy.
It's the whole outfit. It's the whole thing together.
Yeah, he's like, it's like he said that my outfit's like pieces of puzzles all coming together. I want to call.
That's awesome.
I want to like DM and be like, "Hey, Kate, and me and you should just go play Roblox horror games."
Oh, he would be totally down to do it.
Because I'm a Roblox horror YouTuber. I play Roblox horror games for a living because it's fun. I love getting getting scared to death. I just find it fascinating. The human body can get so much fear into them with stuff like this, and I find it fascinating. So that's why I love horror games so much.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Only like something that I really don't like about myself though is when I get scared, I don't scream, and it sucks.
Does your eyes just grow big? Oh.
No, because like I am not a good horror game streamer because when I stream, I'm like, oh, like I jump, and I don't really scream, and it feels forced if I have to scream, but
Yeah.
Man, I'll train myself to scream again.
But yeah, man, I like I said, I just can't wait to see that game that you're making and stuff. And
yeah, well, if you also are a fan of Half-Life 2 of sorts too, you might also like it.
I have sadly never played those games, and I wish I did.
Well, I can tell you a little thing, a little leak, if you will. There's like a walled city community, and they're kind of like from the outside it looks like a dictatorship.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're on the inside, everyone's actually living happily. But like it's like
a big giant wall around the city and stuff.
Yeah.
So what's happening? Is it like there's apocalypse or something? Like
yeah. Okay. So this takes place like after the events of Piggy, but like you will be able to jump right in, understanding the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing is when I'm making a new game, I have to make sure that you'll be able to understand what's going on, even if you've never even seen Piggy in your life.
Because I haven't played Piggy.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So yeah, I'm doing it so people like you can understand what's going on. But
okay, that's good.
There's a huge history on it. Basically, it's an apocalypse, and animals are getting infected. And this is like years after when civilization is starting to build up. So there's like the capital. It's like the city that's walled in, and they do their own thing. There's like a whole lore behind them.
Yeah.
That's going to be explained in the story. There's like a military that wants to take back the world and bring it back to how it was before.
They're gonna be the main villain of the story.
Well, there's no main villains. Like you're gonna be able to join any of these guys, and they all have like good
so it's gonna
and
be
bad
like Fallout New Vegas, where you pick your own story, and they have benefits, but they don't have benefits at the same time.
Exactly.
That's
epic. My biggest thing is I don't want to make a faction too evil or too good. I want them to all have their own reasons. Besides one, there's one faction that's just pure evil.
That's awesome, man.
Basically, if you kill everyone else, you have to side with the supremely evil faction. So, but the other ones, they all have like terrible motives and great motives. So it's really up to you what you think is the best. So, or if you just want to kill everyone.
That's awesome. Is there going to be like skill points like you could put into like charisma, like you have better to talk to people, but you're going to be bad at talking about bombs or something like that?
No, I don't want to make it too much like Fallout. As much as I'd love to, I decided not to do that because I think that's too close to their formula.
Okay.
Although it is great and it's genius, I've decided, maybe I can excel in other things.
Right.
But there are some sort of like abilities that like improve your accuracy or like skills. Like there's like the skills.
No.
Or you can gather more resources when you're doing building, or you can like increase the plot of your land, whatever. So
okay. Am I gonna get shot in the head, get buried, and come back and go after my killer?
Maybe we'll see. Depends how I decide to work PvP out.
So the players are gonna PvP each other.
That's like I have to be really careful with PvP.
Because you're gonna probably get a toxic community coming in.
Well, but also like let's say you're on a low laptop or your render resolution is like 2 blocks ahead of you, and you just get sniped out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like, it's gotta suck for you.
Yeah,
but,
I feel like you should make a server that's meant for PvP and make another server that's not meant for PvP because there's might be some people that don't want to PvP at all. They just want to play through the story.
Something that I was probably going to, or something that I was going to do was just have it so it's like a passive mode like GTA that you can just turn it on if you want. It's on by default until you reach like a certain level, and then it asks you if you want to turn it off. So that's what I might do. And another thing too is there's like co-op. So if you want to do a story with a friend, you can invite them to a party, and you're going to be able to do it together.
Me and Caden.
yeah. You could.
The only problem about collabing with Caden and Flamingo is that I cuss in my content. They don't cuss. They're kid friendly. So if I ever appear on their videos, I have to not cuss at all, and it's like really hard.
Yeah, like me, you probably have never heard me swear. No. I don't think I have. And the reason why is because I try not to swear in real life because it might just slip out in like a video or an interview or something, So
that's fine.
That's why I don't swear. That's why I choose not to. Yeah, so it's gonna come out at the worst time. So that's my strategy. You don't have to follow it. You do you. You be you.
Like that's my only problem. But hey, if you want to collab, man, let's do it. Let's play board games and stuff. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be absolutely fun. Especially how I've watched Caden a lot of some of his videos. He seems like he'd be fun to hang out with. Same goes with Flamingo. They both just look like people that'd be so much fun to hang out with.
They're so chaotic, and it's amazing. It's fun to be with chaotic people.
I mean, Flamingo got admin commands and started chaotic.
Honestly, okay, so that's something that's changed about me for the worse. Is back then I would try my best not to admin abuse.
Yeah.
Even though I still did. Now, if you give me admin commands, oh boy, admin abuse is coming.
Yeah, I can see it happening.
Watch yourself. It's too much fun. I've embraced that side of me. Admin abuse is fun.
I was checking my notification before we got an interview, and I just saw a freaking tweet that Flamingo did. It was just him drowning a flamingo plush in a toilet. I was like, oh my god. He always does that. It's so funny, but it's just like, my god, why?
Yeah, I know why. yeah.
I'm just like,
amazing.
Why? What did that flamingo did to you?
Yeah, he also burnt my merch, so I'm gonna make like a comeback vid at some point where
you're gonna burn his merch?
The problem is it's shirts, so I'm gonna be wearing it and like Photoshop fire on me.
That'd be funny. I'm just gonna DM him that. I was like, yeah, you got paper.
It'll come. It'll come.
It'll
But
come.
uh yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you,
Uh
man, for giving me your time. I didn't think you would give me any time on this.
no, like normally because I despise drama. I wouldn't have if this wasn't like personal to me, you know.
Yeah.
Um but I think, you know, it's I should address it and let it out for anyone who has any doubts and just get that info out. So
Yeah.